What's going on, guys? Welcome to Season 6. We are taking on South Carolina on the road here in Week 1. For the first time, we are a 99 overall team, top to bottom, so really excited to see how the team performs this season. They've got us at number 3 in the preseason polls, so we're going to go ahead and jump into the game highlights and see how the team looks. Guys, I'll be honest, I played this entire game and I forgot to record it. Luckily, I was able to back out before it saved. We ended up winning that one 45-9. Hopefully we have a similar result here today. First drive for our offense on 3rd and 1. Jet sweep to Justin Brooks is going to get a couple yards and move the chains. 1st and 10. Next play, Fawanuku going deep down the right side. Got a man, and he's got Gerard Cole for a 36-yard touchdown. We're on the board early. 7-0 is the score. Next drive for South Carolina, first drive for them. McCabe drops back to pass on 3rd and 5 and completes it to Huntsman, who slips a tackle and gets taken down around the 50-yard line. And on 3rd and 5, a couple plays later, McCabe's going to drop back to pass once again. Going out left, completes it to Huntsman again, but he's well short of the first down, and South Carolina's going to have to punt. 1st and 10, next drive for our offense. Fawanuku on the option keeper spins out to the outside, and he's got a lane down the left side of the field. Gets all the way down for a 40-yard gain on the play to the 40-yard line. Next play, option pitch out to Samuel Jr., who gets a speed burst and a huge block there by Justin Brooks. And he's going to walk into the end zone untouched for a touchdown. 14-0 is going to be the score here midway through the first quarter. 3rd and 4 for South Carolina on their next drive. McCabe drops back to pass. Under pressure, throws off his back foot, and that one's off target. We're going to get the ball back on another South Carolina punt. 3rd and 4 on our next drive. Fawanuku going to go over the middle to Allen Samuel Jr., who's going to get just enough for the first down, keeping this drive alive. On 3rd and 8, Fawanuku dropping back. Under pressure, nowhere to go with it. Makes an ill-advised throw, and it's picked off by Joe Fort, the big linebacker. That's going to be South Carolina's ball in great field position to try to get back into this ball game. But on 3rd and 12, McCabe's going to drop back to pass, goes out right on the curl route to Bailey, who somehow gets out of there and stumbles forward for a first down. South Carolina able to keep the drive alive here. On 2nd and 10, McCabe hands it off, and Romero's got a big hole up the middle, makes a stiff arm and gets down inside the 15 to about the 11. 35 yards on that one. Next play, 1st and 10. Play action, McCabe over to the left side, picked off in the end zone by Deshaun Okocha, and he's going to take it out. He's got a lane, and he's got speed. Down the right sideline, makes a man miss, cuts it back inside, and finally gets brought down at the South Carolina 48-yard line. Huge play there by the defense, and we've got the ball again. Option pitch out to Gerard Cole, who gets another big block by, I believe that was Justin Brooks again. And he's down into the red zone. 2nd and 2 from the 5. Allen Samuel Jr. going to get into the end zone easily for a 5-yard touchdown run, and we're going to take a 21-0 lead here early in the second quarter. Next drive, South Carolina. McCabe drops back to pass, has all day, throws it over the middle, but it's dropped by the halfback, and that's going to be 4th down and long for the Gamecocks. Next drive for our offense, Samuel Jr. in the Wildcat. He's going to break it outside and gets a huge gain. Finally gets brought down at the South Carolina 40-yard line after a 41-yard run. 1st and 10 later on in the drive. Fawanuku over the middle. Miles Ray makes a beautiful diving catch for a 13-yard gain, able to move the chains. And on 2nd and goal, Fawanuku rolling out right, trying to find somebody. Goes over the middle, and it's Miles Ray once again, this time from 6 yards out. Gets into the end zone for a touchdown. Huge game so far for the offense. 28-0 to score. South Carolina on their next drive able to get a 13-yard gain by Bryce Schwenke, the halfback. 3rd and 17. McCabe trying to make something happen, but he's going to get brought down by Ben Sills. And that's going to bring up a 4th down punting situation for them. Next drive for our offense, Fawanuku rolling out right. Going to throw it over to Brian Miller on the move. And he gets it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Gain of 27 on that pass. On 3rd and 2, inside the 10, Fawanuku over the middle to Miles Ray is complete for a first down, and we're going to have 1st and goal inside the 5 with another chance to score. And on the next play, Fawanuku walks into the end zone on the option keeper to make it 35-0 here late in the second quarter. South Carolina on 3rd and 24. Able to pick up 13, but not nearly enough for the first. And after the punt, we're going to be able to take this thing into halftime. A rain of boos coming in from the crowd as South Carolina goes in with a 35-point deficit. 3rd and 10 on their next drive in the second half. Big play over the middle to Jamon Fields for a 27-yard gain. 2nd and 14, McCabe under pressure finds Huntsman on the right side, who gets a big stiff arm and takes it down into the red zone to the 19-yard line. 1st and 10, South Carolina, next play. McCabe over the middle to Bailey on the wide receiver screen, and he's able to take it all the way in for a 20-yard touchdown. South Carolina on the board here, 35-7. Next drive for our offense, play action. Fawanuku escapes the pressure and gets to the outside. He's going to cut it back outside and get another extra 10 yards there for a 24-yard gain. And we're already across midfield here on our next drive. Pass over to Justin Brooks on the right side, able to break tackles and stumble all the way down to the 21 for an 18-yard gain. On 3rd and 5, Fawanuku hands it off to Alan Samuel on the left side, who gets tripped up, gets 5 yards, but going to be just a hair short of that first down line. It'll be 4th and short, and we're going to go for it. Pass play on 4th and short. Fawanuku under pressure, hit as he throws, but finds Gerard Cole over the middle, who gets it down to the 1-yard line. Huge play there by Fawanuku to evade the pressure and get the pass off. And on 1st and goal, next play over the middle to Brian Miller for the touchdown. From a yard out, that's going to make it 42-7 late in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 1, South Carolina going with the halfback screen to Romero, who slips a tackle, and I think he got enough for the first down, but there's a flag on the play. South Carolina's going to be flagged for clipping, so they're going to have to redo this 3rd down from about 16 yards away. And McCabe on 3rd and 16, over the middle, completes it to Huntsman, who gets tackled forward, but he gets just enough for the first. Big play by them to convert there on 3rd and long, but another 3rd and 9 here for them. McCabe going out right, passes almost intercepted by Sean Jefferson. The freshman defensive back makes a nice play on the ball there to force the punt. Next drive for our offense on 3rd and 1, Alan Samuel able to pick it up on a gain of 3. He's up over 100 yards on the game. 2nd and 6, deep pass down the right side, wide open. Gerard Cole tries to cut it inside, but gets brought down inside the 10, about the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, next play, pass over to the left side, it's complete to Justin Brooks in the end zone for a 7-yard touchdown. Fawanuku 22 of 25 in this game with 3 touchdowns. 3rd and 10 for South Carolina on their last drive here. Last chance to pad the stats a little bit. Incomplete, but on 4th and 10 they're going for it, and it's complete over to Caleb Bailey, but he's well short of the first, and we're going to take the ball back on downs. And that should be the end of this one. Just need a couple first downs to run down the clock, and Alan Samuel's going to do just that, stumbling forward for a gain of 18 into South Carolina territory, and we're able to take a knee after that to end this one. The final score being 49-7. Huge game for the team. Fawanuku goes 22 of 25 for 278, 111 yards on the ground, and 5 total touchdowns. Play of the game, this one, the deep pass to Gerard Cole in the end zone back in the 1st quarter. And we never looked back after that 7-0 lead. Outgained them 561 to 269. Huge game, balanced passing and running, 283 on the ground, 278 through the air. And this team's looking elite here in Week 1. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the top 25 matchups from Week 1. Number 14, UCLA takes down number 12, Minnesota, 31-24. Number 4, Tennessee gets the win over number 20, Arkansas, 52-31. Georgia gets a 37-27 win over Texas. Ole Miss is going to take down Nebraska, 19-14. And that's going to do it for this week's top 25 matchups. We're going to go ahead and move on to week number 2. So between weeks 1 and 2, we did pick up 4-star athlete Jordan Dean. He's the number 2 athlete in the country at 5'11", 191. And he's kind of a two-way guy. He's got good coverage skills, like really good coverage skills, and good receiving skills. But he's probably going to end up playing at receiver just due to his tackling stats. 65 tackle, 62 hit power. But the pursuit's pretty good, and the man coverage 89, zone coverage 93, really good. He might end up playing both ways, but I'm leaning a little bit more towards receiver and maybe like a punt return guy. And that's going to do it for this episode. Tomorrow we've got a home game against number 13 Florida State. a team that I don't think we've played them yet in this Dynasty mode, so looking forward to that matchup. Playing against new teams is always good, and definitely want to be doing that at home when you can. So looking forward to that one. Be sure to tune in tomorrow. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. I really appreciate it. We'll see you guys tomorrow for this matchup.